Hey, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and salutation to the elect and all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and truth. This is Brother Thamaya from GMS Toronto coming at you with another video. So today I'm gonna play a video here because the people in Nepal, they're tired of their government, and this is all mentioned in the scriptures. They're tired of being lied to. They're tired of living the poor life. Right, and social media have opened up their eyes to what the world is like and what people are living like, especially the Nepalese government and their children. The children are living a life of luxury, and they're seeing all these things and they're pissed off, man. Right, they are pissed off because they've been lied to. Right, the government of Nepal, which represents all government, really, they're living the life of luxury, while the people are dying and starving, living a life of horror, man. Right? Because the wrong people are ruling the earth. Right? They're ruling the earth like how an Edomite rules the earth. Nepal is so like how the Edomite runs his country. That's how the people of the earth run their countries. Right? Because they all are under that $1, that one vibration, man. Right? And they're all in debt. That's the main thing, and that's what these people don't understand, right? What we see are the people that they want you to see, right? They give you the selection, not an election, right? They give you your presidents, your prime ministers, and then when something goes wrong, you blame them, not knowing that they're under heavy pressure also from someone higher than them, all right? So now you're seeing the Nepal people rebelling, right? They call it the Gen Z rebellion, right? Because they try to take away their social media accounts and all that, and ban social media in Nepal, but the people have already been drunk, right? It's too late. And now you have your finance minister being put to death, his wife being put to death. You have these people getting run in the streets. It's like watching a scene from Batman. Was it Batman? Yeah, with Bane. And that's what's going to happen to all you rulers, man. It's coming for all you rulers, you mayors of cities and towns that's been lying to the people while putting money in your pockets and money in your children's pockets while the people starve and suffer. Take a look at this.
Out of control. The protests against government corruption and nepotism have escalated.
Fair warning. Right? This video is not being used for any money, but they always talk about the Nepo babies. Every ruler on this planet Earth is a Nepo baby. So if you're going to come after the Nepalese government, you're going to have to come after George Bush, the Clintons, and all the rest of these rulers in America. They're all related. So they're all Nepo babies, okay? Anyways.
After the violent clashes between police and protesters resulted in as many as 22 deaths yesterday, the Prime Minister removed the ban on social media and resigned. Shortly after.
Right, they wanted a ban on social media because they wanted to put the wool back over the people's eyes, right? It's too late. It's like Adam and Eve, right? When they sinned, they couldn't unsin. They couldn't do what they couldn't undid what they've done, right? They couldn't undo what they did, right? So this is the reason why it had to go on. So now they had to go on because now you see that the president of Nepal or prime minister or whatever the case may be, the ruler, he took the ban off. Because he didn't want to die, and then he pretty much resigned, but the damage is already done. All right, the people are already pissed off. Right, they've been probably trying to warn you for years, and now you took their word for granted.
After protesters set the Parliament building on fire, then around the city, people set fire to multiple government buildings and homes, including the president's house.
And this is what the elites really want because they want to usher in a one world government, right? This is coming to America. This is coming to Canada. This is coming to a so-called city near you, right? This is coming to a city near you. This is not a joke. These people are gonna be they're gonna be tired, man. They're gonna lose their houses. They're gonna lose their children. They're gonna starve, and this is when they're gonna look to you rulers and say, "Hey, what the f is going on, man?" Right? They're gonna want answers to questions. And when you can't give them these answers, then, it's your head on the line. They're not going to care about your children and the university that you put them in. They're not going to care about the cars that you drive, right? Because at that point, those things don't even matter. Because in crisis, money don't matter. Cars and fancy shit don't matter because they burn all these things, man. Right?
France President Emmanuel Macron has already chosen a new prime minister, appointing Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu.
And also, so I like this channel because he goes from stories to stories. So France also burning right now. France is burning, right? So let's get a scripture before I go on. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? So this is what we're seeing right now. They're not prophecies are coming to pass. They're not regarding their kings. At one point, prime ministers and presidents and mayors had a really good name amongst the people, man. Even when they're corrupt as fuck, they still had a good name because they had that title. Now, this new generation, man, I'm telling you, once the generation die and another one comes, hey, man, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about your legacy that you left. You know, as long as you're not doing what they need you to be done, hey, you're gonna die, or you're gonna feel some kind of pain. Is that they come after your family or they come after you, right? If they can't find you, they come after your family, man. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to that.
As elected Democrats CP
right?
Australia.
We're not going into that. Let me find another one. For all you
Welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host Kellerman, and here's some of the shit going on in the world around you. In the United States, tens of thousands of people across all 50 United States gathered in Workers Over Billionaires protests on Labor Day. In Chicago, 37 separate shootings were reported over the long Labor Day.
So this is the reason why Donald Trump decides to put the National Guard in Chicago, right? Because of 37 shootings in one weekend, man. And we over here in Canada, we get a little bit here and there, and you know, and the whole place is going crazy. This is one city, right? This is one city, man. 37. Of course, these 2/3 gotta go. 2/3 have gotta go. And now, you know, he's bringing in the National Guard, and you're talking about, oh, we're gonna shoot back and all that stuff. These guys got switches. You do not want to play with the Edomite, man, when it comes to the guns and the swords. You do not. You call them switches, the Bible call it swords. Okay?
Weekend, resulting in 8 deaths and 50 wounded. During his Oval Office announcement regarding Spacecom moving its base of operations to Alabama, President Donald Trump said that he hopes the governor of Illinois will call him so that they can send the National Guard immediately. Then he said he's going to do it anyway. In California, a federal judge ruled...
So you see, they're coming for you jakes, man. Right? Let me read the rest of this. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for tribulation. Right? Behold, saith the Lord, I will gather the kings of the earth. I'll leave it there for now, because I'm going to have to read some more.
That Trump's deployment of the National Guard during the recent anti-ICE protests violated federal law, specifically the Posse Comitatus Act. Meanwhile, in D.C., a federal judge has temporarily stopped the deportation of somewhere between 300 and 7...
You want to know what's coming for you? This is what's coming for you, you jakes, man. The time of Jacob's trouble. We've been warning you about this, but you don't want to hear. You don't want to listen to the prophets, right? We talk to you, Jeremiah 30 and 6, and it says here, ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, and as a woman in travail, and all faces shall turn into paleness. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, and he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, I will break his yoke from off his neck, and will destroy thy bands, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. So Jacob's trouble is coming. You know, I know you, Nate from the IUIC was talking a lot of madness, talking about there's no Jacob's trouble coming. Hey, you're gonna have to explain to your congregation why all these things happening, right? It's not gonna just be Chicago and DC, Okay, didn't Trump put the guard in DC a month ago, or he was trying to, or he was threatening them to, right? This is not a joke, man. Jacob's trouble is coming, and all these minorities that you see. I mean, in Canada, we see a lot of other minorities, visible minorities, other than the so-called black man, right? You Israelites and the Latinos, right, and Native Americans. But in the States, all you see is Jakes, man. Jake is all over the place, and you're going to be the one that they blame for all these crimes. You're already the face of crime, but you're going to make it even worse, right? Let me see. Woman stabbed on the bus. Woman gets stabbed on bus, right? The snow got stabbed. Okay, a Ukrainian man faces federal charges in killing of Ukrainian woman on Charlotte train. All right. So if you go into the story, this man has a lot of mental health issues, a lot of demons on him, right? Suspect in Charlotte train stabbing facing federal charges, possibly death penalty, right? It says that Trump demands death penalty for Charlotte train stabbing suspect. President Trump demanded the suspect charged in the fatal stabbing of 23-year-old Ukrainian woman be awarded a death penalty, right? So this is where we're going with this. Jake, you're becoming the face of anything that's terror. Meanwhile, a month ago, you had school shootings, Edomites, no one said anything. You had, what else? This man just murdered one Edomite, right? But an Edomite can go into a school and shoot up a church and shoot up a whole church of so-called black people in it, and then nothing happens to him. They take him to McDonald's to eat before they put him in chains. That's if they even had him in chains, and you're not supposed to do that, right? You can't just take a person and once they're in police custody and take them to a restaurant, right? So that goes to show you they're not the face of terror. Well, we know that they're the face of terror, but to the whole world, you're the face of terror, because once you commit one of these acts of murder, right? It's like tenfold, right? Meanwhile, they can do 10 things, and they're not gonna looked at as the face of terror like they want you, Jake, to be, right? So this is gonna come back to haunt Jake, right? And obviously, this man has demons and he has mental health issues, but they're not going to put that out there. Meanwhile, anytime an Edomite does anything that's messed up, they put the mental health label on him, and everyone moves on, right? Then no one says nothing about the death penalty when Dylan Roof went to shooting up that church with a bunch of innocent, so-called innocent Jakes, right? No one says anything, right? He was treated with open arms, But Jake, they have demons on them, and this is why 2/3 gotta go, right? Because the Lord is He's the one controlling everything, man. Right? They have demons on them, man. Anyways, let's get back to what's going on. Let's see what else we have here. Yep.
Welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and there's a lot of shit going on in the world, and this is just some of it. In the United States, President Donald Trump announced he's going to clean up Washington, D.C. by force. Declaring a public safety emergency, he invoked the Home Rule Act to federalize the police department and deployed the National Guard to crack...
So that's 2 cities. That's 2 inner cities which these Edomites build, right? They builded these cities and they made Jake life a living hell, and they're the ones who started all these crimes in these cities, man. They forced Jake to do all these things, and now they're the face of crime. They're the face of drug dealing, right? Which you can go back to the 80s, because the Edomites are the ones that put the guns in these neighborhoods. It's because the guns that Jake has access to now, these are military grade guns. Jake don't make guns. How did these guns get to their neighborhoods, man? Obviously they were placed there. But they're not going to get into all these the intricacies of things. They just want you to be blamed. It's like them putting drugs in your neighborhood, and when you sell them, they put you in jail, and then after they're done, they make a war on drugs, right? Just like how they're making a war on crime after putting the guns in your neighborhood. But you're dealing with the man of perdition, man, right? The devil, the man of perdition. The son of perdition. The son of perdition. 2 Thessalonians. That's who you're dealing with. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for the day shall come, except there shall come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, right? Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, or that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Okay, so the part that I want to focus on is the son of perdition, right? He's the one that's ruling this kingdom. He's responsible for all these things, but at the same time, he gives you things to destroy yourself and then blame you for it, right? It's like giving a child a gun, and then when he shoots the gun and kills another baby, right? Then you get then it's like then you blame the baby, right? Meanwhile, the parent is to be blamed, because right now Esau's their daddy, man. Right? Esau, their careless father, the one who just come around to punish you and then leave, the one who just take your father away from you, and then have your mom raise you, and now this is what you get: a fucking city full of YNs, man.
Clear the city of homeless people.
And now he wants to clean it up after they're the one who fuck it up. Right? This is called gentrification. This is how Esau get down.
Pennsylvania, an explosion at a steel plant killed one person, injured.
Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna leave it there with on the YOs, because sometimes this guy just jumps into article of the article, and it might not even go with what I'm trying to talk about. But anyways, all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom.